Yesterday it rained, watched everything wash away. It took some time to dry before I could feel okay.
So today I'm making a chicken and squash bake. In my pan I have already put in some oil, a little bit of oil, and a little bit of garlic salt. I'm going to spread that around and get it all nice and oiled up onto the pan. And then I'm going to just rub my hands on the squash. This is a butternut squash. It is not spaghetti squash. It's not a garden squash. It is butternut squash. I've already peeled the squash for this recipe, and I'm going to go ahead and chop it up. And I'll show you how I do that. This is what the squash and chicken bake looks like when it's completely finished. It smells really good. And I'm just going to go ahead and dish some of this up for Jaden. I'll let that sit for a little bit. Hopefully he likes it. This turned out really, really, really delicious. I put a little bit of sunflower seeds on mine because I thought it tastes good that way. The squash is unbelievable. It tastes so good. So since I'm going to have 4 kids come over and spend the night with Jaden and Gracie, we'll have a total of 6 kids. Say hello. So I just wanted to go ahead and start prepping dinner and getting it ready so that way I can spend time coloring and playing with them and keeping them occupied. So obviously when you think about having 6 kids over for dinner, you want to do something that's easy, something that they'll all like, and something that's still somewhat nutritious. So I am going to go ahead and take some Great Value elbow noodles, and I'm going to cook the whole box. So I'm going to let that boil. It'll probably take 10 to 15 minutes to let that boil. Step in this very easy recipe is just putting 2/3 cup of milk. And then I got some Velveeta cheese sliced up. I cut chunks of Velveeta cheese in here. And I have the heat on low, as you can see. And I'm just going to let this get warm, simmer up. It'll turn into a cheese sauce. Now that this is turned into cheese sauce, we're just going to wait for the noodles to finish getting soft. And I'm going to, in the meantime, add a pinch of garlic salt, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of pepper. I'm going to stir that up, and then I'll show you the next step. This is pretty much made into cheese sauce, though. Okay, so I have the pasta that I have boiled in the pan. So this is soft pasta. And then I'm going to take my cheese sauce that I've made and pour that right on top. There, and then you're just going to take all of this and you're just going to stir the cheese into the noodles just like that. I'm going to have to put the camera down to do this. Follow that in. It does get a little bit messy. You could stir this in the pot too and it would probably do the same thing. I'm going to set the oven at 350. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the oven and let the top get baked. And the pan might be a little bit warm from the warm noodles, so just bear with me there. And I will pull it out and show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. Bye guys.